Many of you may be familiar with the different stages or cycles of sleep. Not all sleep is equal, and it occurs in a series of repetitive stages of sleep that are completely different from one another in terms of what is going on underneath the surface. There is such a thing as deep sleep to dreaming sleep, and each kind of sleep is vital for both the body and the mind. Each stage of sleep has its respective roles in preparing the body for the day that you are about to face as soon as you open your eyes in the morning. The two main types of sleep are specifically the non-REM, REM standing for rapid eye movement, and the REM sleep. Now, the difference between these two types of sleep are that the non-REM type of sleep consists of three different stages of sleep, with each stage deeper than the last, while the REM stage of sleep is the person's most active form of sleeping. This is when you are most likely dreaming, and as someone who is observing a person who is asleep, they will notice that the eyes will move back and forth, which explains the term rapid eye movement. To give you a better understanding of the stages of sleep, the non-REM sleep, their three stages are a transition to sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep. The transition to sleep stage lasts for only about 5 minutes and is when the eyes move slowly beneath the eyelids. Now, one's muscle activity is slower, and it's still easy to wake you up. During the second stage of non-REM sleep, which is the light sleep, it lasts for a long period of about 10 to 25 minutes and is considered to be the first stage of true sleep. It's at this point that the eye movements completely stop. Your heart rate is slower, along with one's temperature. Finally, during the third final stage of non-REM sleep, it is the most difficult to wake a person up. And if you are awakened, the body will find it harder to adjust to its environment, and you will end up feeling groggy, disoriented, and slow. The second stage of sleeping, which again is the REM sleep, occurs about 70 to 90 minutes once you have fallen asleep, and is when dreaming starts to occur. Now, during this phase, one's breathing becomes shallow, heart rate and blood pressure increases, and your arm and leg muscles become paralyzed. Each night, you flow back and forth in between a deep sleep and alert stages and REM sleep. Now, all these different stages occurring back and forth make up a complete sleep cycle, with each one lasting about 90 minutes, reoccurring about 4 to 6 times in one night. Now, this is probably why one can experience having multiple dreams in one night. If you've ever had difficulty waking up and getting out of bed during sleep, it's probably because your alarm went off while you were in deep sleep. In order to make your morning less aggravating, try to set your alarm clock to a multiple of 90 minutes. For instance, if you decide to sleep at 10 in the evening, program your alarm to go off at 5:30 in the morning. This way you will feel more refreshed since you are waking up at the end of a cycle of sleep where the body and the brain collectively are closer to wakefulness. This is definitely something worth trying out, and it's amazing to find out more information about the body. The next video will talk more about the importance of deep sleep and how to make the most out of those important stages. So make sure to go straight to that video in order to get a better understanding of how you can help yourself more.